All right, step 4. Decrease your taxable income by starting a side business. A business on the side. This is in addition to your day job, your 9 to 5, right? And hopefully by now you're not consulting full time, right? I mean, you have a real day job getting steady income coming in. Now start a side business and use the side business to decrease your taxable income. Why is that? Have you heard about how people like Warren Buffett pay less in taxes than their secretaries? It's because they have a business. A business helps you get your personal expenses and take some of those off as business expenses. As a way you can decrease your taxable income. This is a crucial hack to making 6 figures. So basically this helps you keep more money. Uncle Sam, the government, is taking less money from you when you have a business. So how does this really work, right? So for example, if you have a side business, do a LLC and ideally also do a website to make it legit, right? Because this is an actual side business. But the main purpose of this initially is to decrease your taxable income, right? So for example, your expenses such as when you have a side business, you have a home office. You can now take that home office to that tax deduction. You can take off gas, mileage, travel, right? So when you have a side business now, you can then learn to convert your personal expenses to business expenses. So for instance, if you're traveling to vacation in Miami, right? And you're down there, that's usually a vacation. You can't really take that off on your taxes. But if you go down there and you add a business spin to it, maybe you're going down there with friends and you talk business, or you go out there and you look for business opportunities. You actively look for business opportunities. Doesn't mean you have to go out there and find one straight off the bat, but you're actively looking. Maybe you go out there, look at some real estate. Maybe you go out there, look at some different things to invest in. Maybe just go out there and just talk business, right? So for example, maybe you're having a meal. How many times have you gone out with friends to have meals? Did you know if you discuss business during those meals, talk about different side hustles, different things you're working on, different things to invest in, it's now a business meal, which you can then take off your taxes, right? So different hacks like this will decrease your taxable income, right? So there's no law that says, hey, your company can't have board meetings in Tokyo, Japan, or in Hawaii, right? You can if you want to, right? And everything is taxable, right? So let's say you go to have business meetings in Hawaii with your best friends from college, and you go out there and you talk business, right? You say, hey, what kind of things are you working on? What are you know? So just kind of discuss in Hawaii the same things you normally discuss on the phone or whatever, and your plane ticket, your hotel, your meals, everything can be a business expense. The best way to learn this is, I learned this from watching other business companies like IBM, Deloitte, consulting world. When we travel all the time or in sales, everything is expensed because the company takes that off their corporate expenses, off the taxes for Uncle Sam. That's why they keep expenses. So if you're going to be doing this, you have to keep logs of your expenses as well.